Let's move on now to the Los Angeles Chargers in our key player series. And we've done now about 26 episodes. I believe this is the second to last division that we've done. And this is the first time that we have picked a non-player as our key person for a certain team. And that's why Brandon Staley, the head coach for the Los Angeles Chargers, is going to be kind of the key person on whether or not the Chargers are successful or not successful. And before Ryan and I break down that opinion and complete kind of change of the series, be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to get notified when more Chargers content gets released. Ryan and I, we have a bunch more content coming out in the training camp in 2023 preseason, as well as weekly prediction videos that includes all of the Chargers games. So if you want to see those videos and get notified immediately when they are released, be sure to subscribe and ring the bell. And Ryan, yeah, we spoke about this before, and like, which Chargers player do you think is going to have like the biggest X factor? Like we know what Justin Herbert's going to bring, so we feel like it wouldn't be interesting to talk about that Justin Herbert is like a key decision maker. Like obviously, if he plays crap, I mean, then they're not going to be good. But we feel like he's not. And we kind of went down the list, and we're like, man, it's really Brandon Staley. Brandon Staley is the reason why the Chargers seem to not do well. Yeah, they have a good defense. They need to improve on the rushing game, the rushing defense. Well, maybe you can argue the rushing offense as well, but particularly the rushing defense. So that's a good point. But that's not really a key player, so to say. Yeah. When it comes down to all their losses, and I just feel like it's been a theme now, especially this entire channel, because we started this in January of 2021. It has just been Brandon Staley needs to get his head out of his rear end at times. Yeah.
Well, like I could point to one loss off the top of my head last year that could have definitely gone the different way, and it was the game at Kansas City. Justin Herbert toughing it out with the ribs. They go no huddle all the way down the field. They get the ball to the 2-yard line, and instead of keep in mind it's 1st and goal, instead of letting subs come in and out, right, get in a goal line package, he immediately tries to go hurry up. I think it was it Josh Palmer or who I forget the wide receiver's name, but he had caught like 3 of the last 5 passes and was absolutely exhausted. And then Brandon Staley called this play right to this guy who is clearly exhausted. He's tapping his helmet to let me out because I'm gassed. And then he runs hurry up right to this guy, ends up getting picked off and taken back for a touchdown. And I'm like, that is a simple coaching thing. It's like, if you're going to run the hurry up, don't run it to the guy who's tapping his helmet to come out of the game. Like, and then I think you can point to the 31-3 comeback loss.
27-0. It was
27-0.
You just had to say that, didn't you?
No, I really did think it was like 31-3 or 28-3. Like I knew it was.
I'm just giving you time. It was 27-0. The new biggest playoff blowout playoff game. Yeah. So, anyways, it's just a lot of this stuff. There's another game too. I'm looking at it. I wanted to see because I remember there was the Cleveland game in Week 5, where it was him and Kevin Stefanski were like trying to see who could lose the game. They were just both blown, like dumb bonehead fourth quarter decisions, going for 2 or random 4th down, trying to convert. And it's just stuff like that where you just are not putting your team into the best chance to succeed, so to say. That's one thing too. Is like you look at Andy Reid, I feel like he's always just putting his team in the best position to succeed. Pete Carroll is like that. Zach Taylor with Cincinnati. I am all for being aggressive. I'm all for being aggressive, but you can't be just out of control, just throwing haymakers, but like not protecting your chin. You know what I mean? That's what I feel like Brandon Staley's coaching style is like. There's a game. It was in. I mean, I feel like we could just, and Chargers fans watching this could probably just list off like their memory of like when they started to not like Brandon Staley, and it's like we could do a whole video of this, and that's why when it comes down to like who we were deciding, it's like dude just has to make the right decision. He needs to have better time management. He needs actually it's not even the time management. It's when you're going for it on like 4th and 4.
He needs to have a better
at the 25. Well, it's like get 3 points on the board, especially to like if it's the first quarter, get points on the board. Like get points on the board. There's time to be aggressive. There's time not to be aggressive. Especially too when your defense has a clear weakness in the running game. Passing game's fine. Like and they can get after the quarterback and it was passing defense. Sorry. Passing defense is fine. They can get after the quarterback. They can get sacks. Which Bosa brother is?
Joey
always
Bosa.
get mixed up. Is it Nick or is it Joey?
Joey's
I always get them mixed up, so I apologize.
Sorry, you cut out there for a second.
Okay, yes. Joey can get after the quarterback. That's it. Okay. Oh, sorry. Joey Bosa can always get after the quarterback as well as everybody else on that Chargers defense. Then you do have Asante Samuel Jr.
As well as J.C. Jackson now.
No, Asante Samuel Jr. is with them. And J.C. Jackson is also there now. So, sorry, I got them in certain.
Yeah, no, you're good.
So they're not brothers, so I don't have that excuse there with the Bosa brothers. Anyways, but there are clear strengths, and then when you're going for it now, putting your team in vulnerable positions, when there's a clear weakness on the rushing defense side, that's just poor coaching decision making.
Yeah.
If you had a stalwart defense, like you can trust them, like no matter what. If you had one of the top defenses in the league, if you had the Eagles defense, like okay, I can see us being uber aggressive here because we know we're probably going to get a stop. There, it's not guaranteed with that run defense of the Chargers.
No.
So it's decisions like that and plays like that which really frustrate me when watching a Brandon Staley game, unless they're playing the Falcons, and I really like it. So.
Yeah. Well, but this is the last thing I'll say on it is like you can clearly point to coaching errors that are costing them wins. You could make a really solid argument. This team should have gone 11-6 last year and the year before with how well that offense has played for the majority of games. But then there's key coaching decisions like going forward on 4th and 5 from the 25, right? Where like even like analytically, I don't know how that makes sense to do. So like to me, I just think he is the biggest X factor for this team this year. I think this offense should be tremendous with the addition of Quentin Johnston. They still have Mike Williams and Keenan Allen. Austin Eckler is coming back. This offensive line is going to get Corey Linsley back as well as Rashawn Slater. Like this offense should be fantastic. Yeah. I just hope he doesn't handicap them at all.
Yeah. Same.
So yeah. But I think that's going to wrap up this video for Brandon Staley and the Los Angeles Chargers. Go ahead and like and subscribe and leave a comment down below of what you think of Brandon Staley as a head coach. Do you like him? Do you hate him? Do you want to see him make changes in 2023? Do you want him fired in 2023? Let us know down below. And other than that, we will see you guys next time.